What's going on, my dudes? This is Cringey Gaming here. Collecting video games can be incredibly fun and incredibly expensive. So today we're going to be going through all the ups and downs of collecting video games and how to get into it. Collecting games is one of the best experiences a gamer can have, and sometimes getting a new game is better than the actual game. So what are the pros and cons to collecting? One of the big pros is that collecting can get you to try out new games that you weren't previously interested in. Sometimes you'll pick up a game and go, oh wow, this is pretty good, or this is horrible, I'm never touching this thing again. One of the cons to collecting is that games can get super expensive and overpriced. Like, does Golf on the NES really cost $6,000? The best way to get games without spending a fortune is to look at local game stores, because most of the time they have much better deals than online. Like, for example, I picked up Pokemon Ultra Sun New for $40 locally, and it's $55 online. Now, if you want to get into collecting, the best way to do this is to start collecting a series that you like that spans across multiple generations. That way, by the time you finish collecting them, you have multiple consoles you can collect for. This doesn't mean only buy these games, because it's good to collect more than your series of choice. If you do keep collecting, I suggest you try out new games you may not be interested in. You could end up liking it, or maybe you just never want to look at it again. That's perfectly fine as long as you enjoy collecting. After that, you should have gotten a good taste of what it's like to collect games, and if you didn't like it, you could just stop collecting. But if you did, keep going. So those are my thoughts on video game collecting. Hopefully what I've said has been helpful in some sort of way, but if you don't mind me, I need to go find a job because I just bought Golf on the NES, and guess what? I'm broke!